Okay guys, since the release of the new mini set, all I could think of was this plug decay. Was this plug decay? The whole thing is that they added this card, Soul Searching, which is kind of like the new way to actually find a Helya from your deck, because before you can only use like an overplanner, right? And overplanner was not something that you draw at least like on the same turn, as you think of. Like you had to actually have some kind of draws, like with a marine and stuff, and that is extremely slowly, affects your gameplay. And it's slow by itself. Usually, like against aggro and stuff, you might not actually do that. Plus, the card was 3 mana cost, 3 mana, 3/3. So it's like a downgrade on the board, huge downgrade on the board. But this time, a 2 mana card actually not only draws it, but actually makes a copy of it, so you can now actually sustain yourself more. And plus, it gives you a variability. Before, you could choose 3 cards, wait for them to actually come into play, but the first card you want is obviously Helya, right? And that is like a turn 3, turn 4 ideally. But after that, you don't really know what will happen in 2 turns. Here, you get a value on the board on the same turn you actually do that, and after this, you can actually play, plan your game even further. But the whole idea here that it not only provides you Helya, now you can actually cut away a Burrow Buster, which is a 5 mana excavate. It was extremely slow before. Yes, it is a rush. Yes, it is a 6/5. Yes, it is a strong minion, but by itself, it was really slow. And now you can actually get in solo searchings. Now you can actually find a card that escalates and make a copy of it. And now you all of a sudden need less cards, because from here you can actually have 2 extra escalates. Now you can cut away 2 Burrow Busters, input this card, have a Helya, draw at some point of your game. Plus, you will not actually lose escalates, because you can actually get a second one and get a copy of some kind of escalate, and now you're pretty okay, So plus, all of a sudden, this card actually makes a difference now. Plus, it's two unholy runes, so it kind of tells you that you actually need to put this in the plug decay. About anything else in this deck, I actually think a lot of mages, big spell mages, will appear on a ladder. And all they think of is actually around their crucial cards, like tourists, right? Swaps the cost of the spells, the cheapest one with the highest cost one. So they now can have a 0 mana tsunami by swapping its cost with a coin, because that is a rock tourist, and now you can have metal detectors and all of this good stuff, right? Their opening is like in a perfect scenario is on turn 4, right? Turn 4, a 4 or 5 or whatever minion it is at the tourist plus a tsunami, 10 mana, like 0 mana tsunami on turn 4. You actually have to sustain somehow against that. Dirty Red provides you reliability for that kind of specific goals. You can get this 4/5 card out, and now you're all of a sudden playing against a regular big spell mage, which was kind of garbage before. So yeah. We actually also added a Dreamplanner Zephrys here, because before this deck was a little, in a late game, it was a little hard on board clears. And this card actually provides a full board clear. It gives you something like equality plus consecration, 6 mana, full board clear. So this kind of strong. I kind of want to try this out. Everything else stays about the same that we ran before in our plug decay, with the only addition of a Frost Strike and without a Dreadhound and like some other cards that we tried. Frost Strike by itself can actually give you an extra escalate, all of this good stuff. Plus, I actually changed Frosted Decor for this Frost Strike just just because you know, we need a rainbow combination for a Razzle Dazzler. Plus, buttons can still draw us a lot of cards from here. So, as it is for now, Natural Talent was also cut off a second copy of it, like Molded Magma was also one copy before, and as far as I remember the list that we ran before. So as it is for now, I think this deck is great, and I want to try this out on ladder as soon as possible. So let's get into it. Daddy Suplex is This is gonna be a bloodbath here, not a bumpy ride, my friend. Oof. Bloodbath on a table. That is what I guarantee you right there. What do we want here? We don't really have a lot of sustainability cards. First Strike is one of our ways to actually find sustainability here. A Cobalt Miner is also a kip. All of these cards is kind of like an early game card, so we actually have to try them out against Demon Hunter. I would like, I understand this guy. I would actually play aggro all day just against like this you know, heavy decks that the opponent plays out, because like as I said, Mage comes out on turn 4. Demon Hunter kills you on turn 4, you know, so there's like, you know, there's a thing to consider. So let's start excavating here. Kind of need those heals, kind of need those, like, you know, early presence on the board. Let's see what happens here. Sigil, kind of slow, but it depends on what he has, right? On the second turn. Kind of slow, but it depends. We trade here 100%. What else do we do? If he has a buff +1/+1, so that is just one guy actually, you know, on a board. Well, let's do that anyway. I mean, one guy will trade into a 3/2 on a board if he has a perfect start right there. But you know, he just might not have it. As weird as it sounds, or a paraglide. You ran a crappy version of the deck. Okay, okay. Now that is fine. Now that is fine. Now I feel a little better here. Now I feel a little better here. I'm sorry about that. Okay, now we do a Dirty Rat instantly a Dirty Rat to get a 2/4 Pyro. Didn't get that stuff, but that is even better now. Okay, let's do that. Have huge town, huge board, paraglide, Burrow. Never, ever in your life run a paraglide on a demon hunter, on an aggressive demon hunter like this. 3 mana, waste your whole turn, do nothing. You're either winning on turn 4 or never, bro. You're either winning on turn 4 or never. That is how your deck plays out, bro, if you didn't know. Okay, so what do we do here? We kind of need to remove this guy, obviously, right? Obviously. Let's do a couple of miners, see what we get for 2 mana here. Falling Stealth. I don't really need that stuff. I kind of want a survivability here a little. But you know, down with the ship is also a good choice, I would say. Because he might just draw blanks. He has paraglides, you know. Let's just do that. This affects his gameplay already with 2 blacks in his deck. This is kind of not, so let's do this for now. Burning Heart, okay. Well, we're a little bit in trouble because we have like only 16 health left. 15, 14, okay. Another Gerard, that is nice. That is nice. The only problem is that if we get a 2/4 guy out, that is kind of bad for us, you know. Kind of bad for us. But I don't believe we have any choice here. That is awesome. That is awesome. We need a lifesteal dragon here, unfortunately. Well, we have a huge one, and he might not have a three mana. You know, if he has a paraglide, he might not have a Southsea Captain, right? And Rana is nothing. That is fine. Rana is nothing. That is fine. How do we survive here? How do we survive here? We kind of need to remove this dude, right? Rana here, obviously. So we do that. And see what happens, you know? And see what happens. Skeleton Crew for 4 drops. That is actually really nice. Really nice. The only problem is what is the minions that died that has the most cost for us? Can't remember. Oh, a Qualder or a red, right? That is about it. Okay, let's just remove a couple of pirates here. You know, Chain Guardian is ready for us to actually do the trick on the next turn. The only problem for us is that we actually need to kill it somehow, and I'm not sure if he's able to do so. Okay, that is 5 and 5 and 5. Okay, that is nice. That is kind of okay. Kind of okay, you know. Kind of okay. 5, okay. Well, it feels strong, you know, feels strong. Doesn't concern me whatsoever. The only thing that concerns me here is kind of like our health. It's kind of like our health, and we have only 7 mana here. So we kind of need towns, and we need a skeleton crew, right? To actually give us a red. That is a 50-50, right? No, not really. 33%. Oh, harsh. Cannot kill this guy, unfortunately. Well, there is a distress wall there. Not too good. Not too good of a deal, but there is at least a shuffle, right? There is at least a shuffle. Put your soul into it. 4-5 damage. Not really okay. We have to do that. Unfortunately. 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 Well, there was a 33% chance to win the game on the spot, you know? We could do a Chain Guardian, kill a 2/2, he would have 5 damage. 5. We are at 6 HP against a Demon Hunter. So we're left with 1 HP against a Demon Hunter whose whole deck is to do damage to your face. So, you know, that is, I would say that is too ambitious for us to think that he will not find actually a way to actually deal 1 extra damage here. Too ambitious. Well, you know. Well, at least we had our chance here. 33% chance is not like, you know, it's not hopeless at least. It's not hopeless at least. Oh, what is this heavy hand, bro? Might be dead till turn 4. What is that? Might be dead till turn 4. What is up? Scarab keychain. Why? Why would you run this card? Is this like a Highlander or what? Okay. Ah. Come on. All I wanted here was a Civ, bro. All I wanted here was a Civ. Okay. Fine. Those are kind of like okay top decks by our hand, bro. Okay, obviously. Because why would he not? Staff of the Primus. I think we need a body on board. Staff of the Primus is too ambitious. We might just have like, you know, a trade here. Might just have a trade here. I mean, a tourist in his hand and a big spell like a tsunami. The problem for us is the Razzle Dazzler is not really ready. Well, we hope for him not to have a dream hand right now. That is all about him. We hope for him not to have a dream hand here. And that is about him. Okay, Surfall Pawn. Well, Tsunami next turn, okay. Tsunami next turn. What can we do? We can shuffle back, you know. And hope and pray. And that is you know, that is about it. And that is about it. Well, we can, you know, turn this to his hand, but that is like kind of like a downgrade, you know. Because he'll just play it and again, well, after he actually draws one, right? There's a second Surfall Pot for 5. Second Tsunami for 5, so, yeah. Well, that is 5 minus, no. Jeez, what an escalate, right? What an escalate. Well, let's hope this is his you know, his top card of the deck, and it's not. Okay. Top card of the deck, and it's not. Okay. Obviously, it's a Nami, as I saw. Didn't even train. Didn't even care in the world. Okay. And what can we do? I guess that is close to nothing, right? 22 damage next turn. Reasonable. 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 Can reduce damage by 6. Reduce damage by 6. What an awesome feeling, bro. Well, not by 6, by 8, right? There's our only way to survive here. I mean, wow, why not, right? I mean, wow. Why not?
I have but little time.
He's kind of one-off, right? Kind of. But no. But no, bro. Zero chance, yeah, zero chance, right? Obviously. It's our only choice, and I don't really know what can it do for us, you know. Well, this is a meta that we're going to play in, right? As soon as Black DK, you know, is awesome financially, this is what we are facing now. Turn 4 lethal, turn 4 lethal. Well, you somehow have to manage to survive against a mage like this till turn like 8 at least, 9 maybe. So that is probably you actually have to play a blood DK. Unfortunately.
Who wants to play?
Well, this is kind of like a dream hand, you know. Let's leave that stuff up. So yeah, blood DK, right? Or a deck with a huge ton of minions on the board, like an FFU, right? FFU Death Knight. FFU Death Knight might work. FFU Death Knight with a huge amount of death rattle. Oh, that is a Painlock. Have to get on the board somehow. And without a Dirty Rat, by the way. Or do we actually risk that stuff? He have any two? He might have 1/1 here. Oh, not too bad. So yeah. Curse souvenir, really no. Why? Well, okay. You know, whatever you do. Have some heal. Have some heal. Spear in my mind. Well, that is the card I try to get out, you know, try to.
My pain doesn't compare to
Down with the ship doesn't do anything for us. Helya doesn't do anything for us. What is the 2 drops that we can actually, you know, use? That's like another, right? Damages for 2. Himself. Zephrys, really? Zephrys, really? Really now? Well, we can find a priest for 2, right? Priest for 2.
share my pain.
Priest for 2, kind of survive. Priest for 2, kind of survive, and you know, we'll see what happens. Can get 1 more down with the ship and hope for him to make a mistake of damaging himself, you know? It is our only choice right now, but he doesn't do that stuff, okay? Nothing else to do, I guess, right? Well, we try, huh? Well, let's see if there is kind of like a, you know, enemy's battlefield. Okay, let's see. Maybe a soul freeze or whatever. No. This is so heavy, my friend. This is so heavy. How many plagues do you have in your deck? Just 2. There's 2 and 4 from here. Yeah, so our only way is to hit his face with down with the ship and for him to draw all the plagues at once, right? That's our only play right there. Dendro. Well, the chance is all we needed, right? The chance is all we needed. Okay. Well, this deck is really awesome. Unfortunately, right now, after the new expansion, people just play aggro stuff. It will change really soon and fast, and people will actually start playing more control-ish variations of the deck, and that is exactly the time and place, you know, where we will come back to this deck. But as for now, you know, that is bye-bye to this deck.